I was just on a live stream with a sister in Christ, and I came in close to the end of the live stream. And I could just see on her that something wasn't right. And she was getting ready to end the live stream. I ended up sending her, I think, a makeup brush because you could send those little emoji makeup brush, but it's kind of like a digital currency gift. And when I sent it to her, just as she was getting ready to click off, she stayed on because she said thank you after I sent it to her. And so I noticed that she just looked kind of downtrodden. And before I got on the live, somebody had already jumped on and they were being negative to her in the chat. Okay. She doesn't have any moderators or anything like that. And I just felt led to send her Matthew chapter 12. No, it was Luke chapter 12, verse 22 through 28 because she's been worried about a lot of things. There's a lot that's been going on in her life. Even though God has opened a door for her recently, there's still been a lot that she's been dealing with personally. And I just stayed on with her and I was encouraging her. And then another sister in Christ came on and she was encouraging her. And so we're just talking to her back and forth. And then before you know it, we end up praying for one another. And she was in a better state than she was when I clicked on originally to the live. And it just showed me the power of prayer. Where two or more in agreement, God is in the midst. And I just began to war and I was just praying and she's praying. And, I could just feel the presence of the Lord enter in. Even though she lives uh, in a different time zone than me and the other sister in Christ lived in a different time zone, when we were in prayer, we were all one. We were all connected. Okay. God was in the room. And I just want to encourage everyone, pray for one another. Don't be so quick to judge. Don't be so quick to point the finger. Don't be so quick to assume. You never know what somebody's going through. You never know how hard they're trying to get on their feet, how hard they're trying to bring balance and order and structure back into their life. You don't know their struggle. You don't know what they need to be delivered from, but God does. All God is asking us to do is love, pray, intercede. Okay? It reminds me of Cain when God came to him after he unalived his brother. And God asked where Abel was, and Cain said, am I my brother's keeper? Am I my brother's keeper? And he had an attitude with God. Yes, you are your brother's keeper. We are supposed to be praying for one another, helping one another, interceding, praying for one another. You know, and sometimes we can get so caught up in our own lives that we don't even realize the person next to us is crying, is broken, is struggling, is dealing with torment. You know, we have got to come out of our own world and back into reality. Get so caught up in so many different things happening in our life. When's the last time you called your mom or your dad? When's the last time you checked on a neighbor? When's the last time you just said hi to a stranger? When's the last time? You know, you never know that hi could change somebody's day. You never know just by you smiling at someone could shift their mood. You don't know, right? And there's been times I've gone to the thrift store. There's been times I've been at the library. I've been in various places and I show kindness. I show love. When's the last time you let somebody just go in front of you in line, right? It's just the little things. When's the last time you paid for somebody's order? It's those little things where God sees the love and the compassion that you're showing for others. And it changes you. It makes you want to keep doing good. Doing good makes you want to do more good, just like doing evil things make you want to do more evil things. We are children of God. We are children of light. We cannot be like the world and do what the world is doing. So when you see a need, meet the need. And if you can't meet the need, pray for their needs. Pray for their soul.